apologize if this is a little bouncy, but I'm running right now. And I'm running because I'm trying to get ready for a 5K race. I used to run all the time. I've done lots of 5Ks, 10Ks. I've even done quite a few marathons and some ultra marathons. But in the last couple of years, I haven't done hardly any running, and I've let myself go, and gotten really out of shape. So in 5 weeks, sorry, can't talk too well either while I'm running, but in 5 weeks is the Donor Dash in Philadelphia. I've run it a few times. And I've always done it at the 10K. Then last year, I did the 5K. And I didn't do much preparation for it. It had a horrendous time. I think I was like 37, 38 minutes. But somehow I still came in 8th in my age group. Well, since last year, I've gotten into a lot worse shape. Back in January, I declared I was going to run it again and try to do better. Unfortunately, I've only run a couple of times since January. In January, that was. Kept finding all kinds of excuses. Excuse me. Kept finding all kinds of excuses not to. It's been a terrible winter in Pennsylvania. Which is really no excuse, because I have a treadmill. Had to work on my house. Yeah, that's always a good excuse. And of course I didn't. I've even used you all as an excuse, because, you know, my channel is still new, and I gotta post my videos. So I gotta go out there and make them, and I have to edit them. So that takes up a lot of time. So like I said, lots of excuses. But now I'm gonna turn the tables on. I'm gonna turn the tables on myself, and I'm gonna use all of you as my accountability. I do much better when I'm held accountable for things. And by posting this video, it's telling you this race is going to be in 5 weeks. It's April 26th. I think that's the date. That's the last Sunday in April. Last Sunday in April. And I'm going to definitely post on that day to let you know how I did. Whew. But in the meantime, I have to get back in shape. And as you can probably tell from all my huffing and puffing, I need a lot of work. Okay, so right now I'm at my local school, and I know the distance around the school is 0.4 miles. So 5 times around is 2 miles. And that's my goal for today, 2 miles. And you probably see I'm walking right now. So yeah, this isn't a steady run. And another clue that this isn't a real serious run. is that I'm holding the camera and talking to you. So I'm just trying to take it easy. But, all right. Yeah, I need a little bit of a walk break. I just finished my first lap around the school, so I've only got 4 more to go. But, yeah, I'm really out of shape. I've been avoiding the scale. The only time I've weighed myself lately is I've cheated and I've had a ton of clothes on, so I could blame the clothes instead of me. But this morning, I took an actual weight. All right, moment of truth. I haven't done this in a long time because I knew it wasn't going to be good. At least not for real. 189.4. And besides doing the running, which I better start doing again. All right, here we go. Gonna get out of breath again. Besides the running, I've got to do other workouts to get back in shape. And I got to start watching what I eat. That's a biggie, of course. Hello. I've been running for many, many years. My passion is actually riding my bike. And I always told everybody I did these things so I could eat as much ice cream as I wanted to. The problem with that little thing is when you stop running and riding and you keep eating the ice cream, well, yeah, this is the result you get from that. Before I started running and bouncing you all over the place, I did have a banana and I did my warm-up. I had breakfast a few hours ago, so I figured I needed a little bit more nourishment. And of course, you've always got to warm up. So when I decided to do the race again back in January, I was actually hoping to get in shape enough not only to beat last year's time, but actually maybe even better. Now my goal has shifted a little bit, and I'm gonna be happy just to run the whole thing without walking, which right now I need my walk breaks. And like I said, I'm gonna do other workouts to try to get myself back into shape. Gotta watch my weight. 189.4 is a lot higher than what I want it to be. So, being older, I know it's a little harder to lose it. I'm gonna aim for 5 pounds. 5 pounds in 5 weeks. Let's see. I'll be extremely happy though if I can get it to 180. That'll be good. That'll be almost 10 pounds. But we'll start with 5 pounds. But we're still going. All right, we've almost up to 2 laps. Yeah, I know. I'll get there though. A little bit of work. Hopefully my body will remember enough to know what it needs to do, as long as I put the effort in. 2 laps are completed. Yep, the watch says that too. So that's 0.8 miles. All right, just 3 laps to go. I hope I can do this. Whew. But now, yeah, now like I said, my goal hopefully is to run this 5K, the Donor Dash down in Philadelphia, without having to stop and walk. Last year I had to stop and walk a few times. We'll see what happens. All right, I am on my 3rd lap. We could do this. We're almost halfway through this run. We're starting today with the 2 miles. This is relatively flat. I have courses or paths, trails that lead right from my front door, but they usually involve big hills. And today, for doing the videoing, I just wanted this flat route. And I have run here at the school before. That's obviously how I know how far it is. Running around in circles is never fun, but 0.4 miles isn't too bad. So doing 5 times for 2 miles, that's doable. I've just started lap number 4. I think I can finish this though. No, I know I can finish this. And if you're liking this video, please hit the like button, subscribe. You'll get to see updates to this and all kinds of videos. I'm not going to update every day, of course, but I will update when I do the race, and I'll probably put in a couple of videos in between just to show how I'm doing. And please, any words of encouragement you want to give me in the comments, I will greatly appreciate them, because I am definitely a person who thrives on the encouragement. I love it when the people are on the sides of the road cheering me on. That just gives me that boost I need. I made it. There's the car. There's me. Let me stop the watch. So, altogether it was 2. Let me hit save. 2.05 or 2.06. Yeah, we took walk breaks after each lap, but we made it. Hopefully pretty soon those walk breaks will be non-existent, and I'll actually be able to breathe and talk a little bit better. But whew. All right. I brought a drink with me. I have Element. I think this one is watermelon salt. I don't know if they are actually great for recovery or not. Supposedly they're pretty good, but I know they make me feel a lot better after a lot of exertion. All right, now we got to do a little bit of a cool down. I did it. 2 miles. That's what my goal was for today. Like I said, I knew I wasn't gonna run the whole thing, but I'm happy that I just stuck with it all the way. All right, let's get ready for the cool down now. All right, time to do the cool down a little bit, which involves a little bit more stretching before I head on out of here. Hi, I don't know if you can see me or not. You should always stretch afterwards too. At least that's what I was told once upon a time, and I do, and I think it helps. At least it's my vehicle, so I'm allowed to put my feet on it. I've never been very flexible so stretching for me is very difficult, and this side has always been the worst. So yeah, I can hardly ever get a full stretch on this side, but I do what I can. All right, we'll attempt this again, but I think it's going to be a huge failure again. Yeah, no, not ready to do that yet. After I've worked out and gotten a little bit more limbered up, you'll see those stretches too. But All right, what do you think? Will I be ready to do this in 5 weeks? Comment below, let me know. Give me some encouragement. Like I said, I'll post a few more updates, but definitely in 5 weeks. For now, bye-bye.